Welcome to Insert Title Here, the podcast that, if it discovered it had a video game that was suddenly worth $500, wouldn't just sit at it and go, that's neat, and maybe sell it to pay some bills or something. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with me? My name is Adam, also known as Technical Cake Mix. I make videos. I'm joined by these two idiots. Two idiots,
Hi.
Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Devin VO, and I do things.
With your voice.
Oh god, shit, you're right. Fuck, hold on. Anyway, that's what I do.
I'm Satahara, and instead of a skeleton, I have a spider inside of me. I have a spider inside of me. There is a spider inside of me. Instead of a skeleton, I have a skeleton-sized spider inside of me, and I'm piloted by a spider. I am a meat mech piloted by a spider. And I have arachnophobia.
That's dope as shit.
It's gotta be
That's
really
dope as
hard to
shit,
be a
and also-
Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, every single
Does that
time he
mean
saves the
he's-
day, I'm suddenly both elated and just filled with joy and overcome with overwhelming fear.
All I can think of now is like an arachnid version of Evangelion.
I'm just imagining like Shinji with 8 eyes and just like fucking Gendo's just looking down. I was like, get in the mech, Spider Shinji. Or else Spider-Ray will have to do it again. And they call themselves, it's like they call themselves Spider names specifically with a hyphen. You can't forget the hyphen.
I'm just imagining Spider Pen. Like in that first scene where like walks in the apartment and just looks at Shinji like, the fuck you on about? But it's got like 8 legs that kind of scuttles across the beer.
I hate it. Never mind. Take it back.
Oh, and since
I love
Spider Shinji is no longer a human, they can show his fucking spider tendrils without having to do the soda gag anymore. So you can just see that fucking glorious spider meat.
When he jerks off over
Here's how I do it.
Asuka in the hospital, is it just a bunch of webbing? He's like, I'm so fucked up.
No, I'm so spider fucked up.
Oh my! I was just gonna carry his Anders thing. I was like, no. Instead of like it being his tendrils hidden by 1 can of beer, Masato's holding 8. Or Spider Masato's holding like 8 cans of beer, 1 for each leg.
Yeah, 8 cans of spider beer.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
with her? She holds, she's obviously a drunk, but now that she has more arms, that's more hands to hold beer.
That's efficiency, baby. That's the dream.
Yeah, she has
Double fisting
double the
40s.
capacity because she, you know that bitch be using her feet to drink that fucking beer. Because that's why feet guys like
She
her a
would.
lot. Because people are like, they be looking at her and be like, yeah, that bitch uses her feet though, but she drink from her feet. So I don't know if that's a 10 out of 10
I thought
or if that's a 0 out of 10. I ain't a foot guy. I don't know how that goes on your scale.
I wasn't aware she was pop with feet, guys. But now I think about the OG series, the movies, you do see more of her feet than you realize.
Oh God, yeah. Especially in the
I
Reboot
wouldn't know.
movies. Her
I've-
feet are like the focal point of like her entire character.
Yeah.
Yeah, foot
Like
Sato.
with Devin, without giving away too much, basically there's like a scene where it's like, I am the Misato that exists in Shinji's mind, I am the Shinji that exists in Misato's mind. And it's this weird scene where she's imagining Shinji there watching her getting, down to business with Akaji. And she's like, I don't want him to see me like this, but basically what Shinji sees in the background watching, and you see her legs up in the air, and her feet kind of going back and forth, and I'm like, nah, I was like, what is that about Misato's feet for? Then that scene just hit me like a fucking bullet train, and I was like, oh yeah, that happened.
Shinji's a feet guy. That's what he's
Let's
focusing
get
on. What a
down to
loser.
business
Yeah,
to
feet.
Traumatize this child.
If Shinji was into feet, Evangelion would be a lot simpler. That's saying a lot.
No, it'd be a lot.
Get in the robot, Shinji. No, I made it shaped like a foot. Okay.
And he would be just as
No,
depressed.
like,
He
get in
would
the
just be
robot,
3
Shinji.
times as broke.
Yeah. It would be like, get in the robot, Shinji. What size shoe does it wear? I don't know, like 1300. I mean, it'd be done and dusted.
Ooh,
Jeez.
okay. All right. In the off chance that this podcast somehow becomes fucking popular, we become noteworthy. People who scour these things for wiki feet. My shoe size is 14.
Mine is 13. And maybe
Yeah.
13 and a half. I don't know. 13 wide. It's hard to find shoes.
Yeah. So
Mine's 13, but you don't want my feet. You don't want my feet.
Yeah, I would definitely preferably be a 13 wide. However, I like to wear what we call sweatshop shoes, otherwise known as Nikes. and those tend to run weird. So
You still haven't bought me shoes. I bought my own shoes for my birthday because like I just needed new shoes. Mine are falling apart, and it reminded me that you said you were gonna buy me a pair of shoes. I was just like, you never bought me those shoes.
Yeah, what shoes was I supposed to buy you? Because I was high when I said that.
I think it was like the flight pods or whatever the fuck they're called.
The flight posits, the Green Goblin ones that you said sucked.
Well, I mean, you found
No,
different.
I
found,
said they sucked.
You found different colors of them.
Oh yeah, different colors of them.
I said they were fugly. Devin said they were kind of cool, but in different colors.
Yeah. Okay. Did we say that on an actual episode? Because if I could just listen back to all the things I've said on the podcast. And
Yeah, it was in Blue Eyes White Drip.
Okay, hey, Wiki feed
Why do I
editors.
remember that?
Edit it all the times I promise Devin I'll do something and then don't too. I brought up Wiki feed twice already. Fuck.
I hate it here. I hate it
Yo,
here.
speaking of wiki feet,
No,
so
no.
I was
This is the best episode of the podcast
I was
already.
bored-
Hi, Paige.
I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were gonna go there.
I was bored one day during some downtime at the job, and I had my personal laptop next to me, so I was like, I wonder what's the weirdest name I can type into WikiFeet, just to see like how deep this rabbit hole goes for feet people. There's like, I was just like, okay, who's a dead celebrity who's been dead since long before the internet? There isn't a huge archive of them, but they, entirely proper. So I just typed in like Freddie Mercury. Bam, page after page after page after page after page. And I'm
Wow.
like, fuck.
I would have went with Elvis
like-
Presley, maybe.
So I went for Elvis Presley.
Really?
Same thing.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, let's go for someone who like died like, we're talking, these guys died in the 70s and 80s, lots of media coverage at that time, global news was a thing at that point, instant news was a thing at that point as well. The 24-hour news cycle had existed. Marilyn Monroe. Fuck my life, page after page after page after page after page.
Man, I wonder if they put this much effort into anything else in their life.
Yeah.
Imagine if we put that like effort into like, I don't know, curing cancer.
Oh,
It'd be done in a week.
Yeah, there's multiple cures for multiple different types of cancer. There's just not a cure for all types of cancers. Now, if you're talking about a general cure for cancer, well, see, then you would have to modify the entire human genome, and the last time we tried that, I Am Legend happened, which I hear that's getting a sequel.
You know what that
He makes that voice, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I put Colonel Sanders in there as well. Son of a bitch has a WikiFeet profile.
that's okay.
Yeah, did you put Abraham Lincoln in there? Because I bet
That's
he
how
has
you
one
know
too.
we've gone too far.
See,
I didn't put Abe Lincoln in
No,
there. I should have.
So you have to go to like past the point where like technology existed. When photographs just started being a thing. But I guarantee you that anybody who had any sort of biometric information recorded about them, like height and all that stuff, and they had a shoe size, they have a WikiFeet profile. You have to get obscure, man. You have to figure out like who bottom of the barrel kind of like stuff, like not celebs but notable
Cleopatra
kind of shit. Cleopatra has fucking 14 different WikiFeed entries because that bitch was fucking going around and be like, I've got size 3s, no, I've got size 2s, no, I've got size 1s, and nobody can fucking agree on which one is the actual historical record. The only one who knew was Mark Antony, and we all know what the fuck happened to him.
He was a bisexual from Macedonia.
I have to edit the podcast, god damn it, you motherfucker. What is that, 9 minutes and 38 seconds? I have to go back. Say Reptar 3 times for me, please.
Rip.
What did I do?
Say Reptar, please.
What did I do?
You said
Oh, let's just replace it with, it was a bisexual dwarf from Macedonia?
is that better?
No.
He was a
Bisexual
he was
manlet. You could say manlet.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, bisexual manlet from Macedonia.
Xander, I swear
Wasn't
to
he,
God,
like-
if you got a problem with manlet, we're gonna have a problem with me.
There is a problem with manlet. Okay. Compromise. I'm leaving all of this in except for the first word that he said. But all the other ones are fine. But for the sake of of my own entertainment, compromise. He's a bisexual moist critical from fucking Macedonia.
I forget Moist Critical is short as fuck.
He's the same height as me. I'm short too.
All right.
But I'm also not fucked up about it because I'm not a dude, so I don't care.
I was actually going to suggest a bisexual Keemstar, but that's funnier.
This is funny.
Well, because also Keemstar.
I've been
sucks,
watching-
and Mark Antony. Like
I've been watching a lot Go ahead.
Well, Mark Antony.
No, yeah, I
you know
think
what he
he's
did.
done.
Yeah. Anyways, I've been watching a lot of Critical lately because he's been doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Because he's been playing a lot of Master Duel, and he runs this really interesting banish OTK deck where he just like banishes a shitload of his deck, summons Gren Maju Urza, which gains attack for like all the banished cards in the deck, and he just hits for like 11,000 damage, and it's really cool and actually takes effort to play. However, there has been a big uproar in the Master Duel community recently.
What about?
So apparently there is a new deck going around that is a extremely consistent first turn OTK deck. And it revolves around specifically 2 cards. And those cards are Banquet of Millions and DD Dynamite. So what those cards do is Banquet of Millions banishes your extra deck and your opponent's extra deck the same amount until the end of the turn. DD Dynamite does 300 damage for each card that's banished in everyone's respective deck, or just in total. So if most people, I'm not saying you do, Adam, because you wouldn't have a problem with this deck. They'd probably surrender instantly on you. But most people run a 15 card extra deck. And
Yeah, I got like 5.
yeah,
5
you run like 5 at most. So, but most people will run about 15 because that's just, it's all your options or in your extra deck and stuff like that. So basically, they'll flip DD Dynamite and hit you for like 6,000 damage or whatever twice or something like that. And it's a first turn kill. And it's becoming a big problem because people will set up bots to make this deck and hit you with it for game. And it's very frustrating because it just takes no skill to play. I like Charlie's deck because it actually takes a modicum of skill, and it's got different win conditions that aren't just blow up my opponent by using this trap card. His is actually kind of fun. I'd actually kind of want to build it because it looks like fun to play. But the fact that they can build bots to make this deck to play it is just ridiculous. And it's getting,
that is scary.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point where people are building cards with 13 card extra decks or no extra decks, playing decks that don't require an extra deck to win. And these people are just surrendering instantly, which is also a problem because then they don't get to play. It's like, it's a lose-lose situation because you can't play your deck at your full power, or these guys quit and you don't get to play at all.
Very important question,
Sander?
sir.
Go.
What does DD stand for in DD Dynamite?
Different dimension.
Oh, it's not Dark Dimension?
I think it's different dimension. I've always been sure. I've always been positive it's different dimension because there are other trap cards that revolve around summoning cards that have been banished, and it's like return from the different dimension or like burial from a different dimension, stuff like that. So I just assume it's different dimension.
Yeah,
DD.
but weren't those ones originally called something else in Japanese, and the different dimension was an attempt to censor it from alluding to death back in the early versions of Yu-Gi-Oh?
I genuinely don't know.
Like when Vegeta's like, I will send you to another dimension in the ocean dub.
The Shadow Realm,
a brilliant scientist.
I still love the my personal favorite censorship in media is still the basically just the entirety of the Shadow Realm. It's just like, if you touch these dark energy discs, you'll be sent straight to the Shadow Realm. And in the manga, it's just like, you touch these buzzsaws, your leg gets fucking cut the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they had a duel. Like Yugi and Arcana were dueling. They had their legs cuffed to these standees or whatever. They couldn't move, and every time they lost life points, these buzzsaws would get closer and closer, chopping their legs off.
You ever consider that Yu-Gi-Oh was just from the ground up, and I mean from the very molecules of the ground up, completely fucked up?
Absolutely. Yu-Gi-Oh is so fucked, dude. Season 0, so fucked.
Oh, yeah. Without even getting into that, like, as a card game, like, I haven't played much because, I'll be honest, my free time has been just dominated by Elden Ring, but, like, I was talking to my younger brother about this because he started playing a few years after I picked up the hobby. He carried on with it where I kind of dropped out for a bit. But I was talking to him, and we got talking about like the old meta strategies from like 2008, 2009 ish.
Yeah.
And we were talking to ourselves, and we were just like, we had this weird question. We were wondering, do you think the pyramid turtle, not the pyramid turtle, the catapult turtle OTK stuff would still like work, and against those decks? And we kind of had this thought of just kind of like, I wonder.
It would be.
It would definitely be a viable option, but like, particularly against like, so at the time, like I think it was the 7 Samurai, 6 Samurai. That was a very popular one. The Magnets were a pretty decent deck. It was the same with the Monarchs. There was a very good Monarch deck which rolled around the Dark Monarch, and of course there was Big Daddy Dark Arm Dragon.
Yeah, Teledad.
Which that caused problems because
That was one of the few tier 0 decks in Yu-Gi-Oh history.
Yeah, and that was a problem child because the Konami did not want to ban or limit that card in any way, so they just started banning other cards in our strategy, which didn't make any sense. And I was like, why are you banning Dark Mission of Chaos? Like, nowadays is an argument for it to be limited. Back then it was like, limited, don't ban it. What the fuck are you doing? And then I don't want to get down to rabbit hole because I've been. But yeah, I was just like thinking about it, and I'm just kind of like, I wonder. Because
fucking wonder,
still definitely
Konami.
OTK with that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there might be a way to, but I think you'd have to cheat it out somehow, and then cheat out a shitload of monsters to summon, which is doable, but doing enough damage is the question. So, but it might be.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no. So back to the main issue at hand though is that that's been a big problem in the Master Duel community lately, is because people have just been. It's just been no fun to play the game, I guess I should say. So
what you're saying is my zombie deck is now top tier because I can fuck with these people.
I wouldn't say top tier. I would just say you wouldn't lose to this cheese bullshit.
That's so funny because my zombie deck is designed just to amuse me.
Yeah.
It is designed exclusively to amuse me.
Yeah, you literally can't lose to that deck because you only have like 7 cards in your extra deck, so you would take at most like, I don't know, like maybe like
3.
let me double check the damage that DD
7.
Dynamite does. Let me just double check the damage on DD.
Hey,
I have 7. I've considered dropping at least one of them because the Red Dragon Archfiend don't do nothing for me.
hey, Konami.
Yeah, 300.
Hey, Konami, do me a favor. Dungeon Dice Monsters game, please.
They did that.
Do they already do that?
I want a competitive Dungeon Dice Monsters game again. I want
Same.
it real. I want it now. Instead of Master Duel, call it Dungeon Duel. $100 million.
But no, I was wrong. I was wrong, by the way. DD Dynamite is 300 damage to your opponent for each of your opponent's cards that is removed from play. So it's 4,500 2 times because they'll set 2 of them. So it's 9,000 damage. But with you only have 7 cards in your extra deck. So like if they banished all yours with Eater of Millions or Banquet of Millions, it'd be like 2,100 2 times. So 4,200 points of damage. Like you'd be fine.
Oh, no. And then I just hit them back with, my big fat dick.
Yep.
Blue Eyes, White Dragon, and attack.
Also known as
mode.
Doom King Balderok. I want to get a Doom King, like an actual physical Doom King card, because I think it's so stupid.
We can get you one. It's fairly cheap.
Yeah.
I think.
It's like a $10 card. I should pick one up, yeah. Because I know wife wants to get a little Clap Dragon.
Yeah.
It's like a $1 card, and she's like, yes, I want him. Is a little Clap Dragon that good?
But anyway, that's basically the big issue with Master Duel right now. Aside from that, though, I mean, I'm still having fun with it. I've gone out and actually I've built so many fucking decks. Like, they're doing a new tournament or a new event where you can only play normal or rare cards in this event.
Yeah, because you were talking about, because wife built a dinosaur deck.
Yeah.
Which is apparently ridiculous.
She got like a monster with 4,000 attack points on the field. It's like, what the shit?
Did you say Gazelle Wife?
No.
Okay, I'm hearing shit. Continue.
Insane. Anyway, yeah, she built a dinosaur deck that she hit me with like a couple of 4K monsters. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? The best I could do with mine is I have a dinosaur. I don't have a dinosaur deck. I have an Adamancipator Magnet Warrior deck, which is really fun. It's a lot more fun than I thought, and I could swarm the field with a lot of monsters really quick. I also built a Pendulum Cosmo Brain deck, which is fun. I like that one too. Though it bricks a lot because there's a lot of high-level normal monsters. And That's not fun. And I also am building an Armed Dragon deck, which is also a lot of fun. But I just love Armed Dragon in general because they released a one recently called Pile Armed Dragon. It's just Armed Dragon with a bunch of drills, and you know me.
A simp.
Yep, I'm a simp for drills. Gurren Lagann, baby. And I've always wanted to build a Gurren Lagann related deck, and this is the closest I'm going to get.
For now, you never know. They might release like a bunch of drill magic cards.
I mean, Konami owns the rights to Gurren Lagann, if I recall, or the copyright, I think.
Maybe.
So,
to be fair, Konami also owns the copyright now to all the Hudson properties and is doing diddly shit with them.
Yeah. Just Konami, please give me a Gurren Lagann archetype, please. You can make it look super quantal, pilot, mech, and then the mechs combine to even bigger mechs, and then even bigger mechs, and then I get like Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann that lets me yeet my entire deck at my opponent and inflict damage to every card. Come on.
We can't do that for you, Devin, but what we can do is we can go ahead and try to acquire the rights to Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann and go ahead and release some NFTs based on it. You know how much money we made off them Castlevania NFTs, Devin?
No.
Millions.
No. I don't want that. I do not want that. No, thank you.
Let's
Who does own the rights to Gurren Lagann
yeah.
again? Because I think Studio Kara might own that now.
Do they? I mean, I could have sworn I meant like merchandising. I think it was Konami.
Yeah, but the whole thing went fucking tits up, and also different companies own different merchandising rights. Like Konami, if they did own merchandising rights, were likely related to games and stuff.
Let me see.
Wasn't Bandai who owned the merchandising rights? Is it? 'Cause I could've sworn some
Sentinel
Bandai going
has
on
the
stuff.
merchandising
It's
rights.
still
for Mega.
Gynax.
Well, Gynax owns all the distribution rights.
Who
or
owns
the,
Gynax
Wait,
now?
hold on.
Primary rights, right?
Yeah, you guys remember the whole big shit that went down with Gynax, right? Like the reason why
No,
there's
okay,
a new
it's-
FLCO and all that shit.
Okay, no, Imaishi owns it.
Imaishi owns it again?
Yeah, he owns it again.
Okay, cool. So it's in safe hands.
Yeah, it was updated. Yeah, it was updated in 2021 from Gynax, Kazuki Nakashima, Aniplex, Konami, TV Tokyo, and Dentsu to Kazuki Nakashima, Hiroyuki Imaishi, and Gurren Lagann Project.
Neat.
Yes.
Who are they? What studio are they associated with? Is that Kata?
I think if it's Imaishi, it's Trigger.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like the flagship, but like I can see the animation style working for Gurren Lagann.
I mean, it's the same guys.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Studio Trigger is just basically renamed Gynax. Let's be real.
That's not everybody from them.
Yeah, right.
It's just a
Yeah,
couple.
it's a good chunk of them. Yeah.
So I had an existential crisis earlier today.
Did you?
Yeah, I was on the tweeter bird. I was on the bird app.
I'm sorry.
As it's known as. It's okay. It's believe it or not, it's a funny part of my day looking at other people and going, wow, shit could be worse. But I see this tweet and it's trending because Wii U is trending. I'm like, God, I love the Wii. Click on it, and it's this tweet which has caused it, and it is from. Well, I can see the username. They've got a few thousand retweets and quote tweets now, so it's a viral tweet. From 24KSSB. How old were you when every Smash game came out? And I had an existential crisis when I saw they put 64 was not born, Melee was not born, Brawl 6, Wii U 12, Ultimate 15. And then I scroll through, and I see so many of these people not born yet, not born yet, not born yet. I was 11 when Brawl came out. I was 1 when Melee came out. I was 5 months old when Melee came out. I was 2 months old when Brawl came out. I was 10 when Ultimate came out. I'm like, what the fuck?
If you're
Who
10,
let the children on the bird
yeah,
app?
if you were 10 when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out, get the fuck off of Twitter, please.
Oh my God.
In terms of
Not because I don't want you here, but it's just like you are way too young to be on this app. Also, you're way too young to be listening to this fucking podcast. So, I mean, obviously, I'm just shouting into the void. But
terms of service on all this, all these services that we're talking about is 13. They're legally allowed to be on it.
Oh no, they're legally allowed to be on it, but I'm just like, thanks for the existential crisis. I wasn't looking for that over my lunch break.
Yeah.
But like, there was like another one which I saw, and it was like, yeah, I was like 6 months old when 64 came out, and I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, that's how old JJ was, I think, because Smash 64 came out in 99.
Okay, I'm gonna say this knowing full well JJ probably listens. Does JJ deserve rights?
Yes.
You and I both know the answer to that question is no.
Yeah, he does.
Does he deserve rights, or does he listen to this podcast?
All right. Okay. No. Okay. No. Okay. No. We're not talking about that anymore. Hey, so Xander, you watch Always Sunny. Implications, right?
I forgot whatever conversation that I was going to bring up before the podcast that I told you to remind me about.
Fuck me.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
was the question JJ deserves rights, or does he listen to this podcast? Because I can tell you he doesn't fucking listen to this podcast.
He doesn't, but I'm not going to make fun of my brother on this podcast. Anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't do that either. I would just stare violently at him until he moved on.
64, not alive. Melee, not alive. Brawl the day I was born. Fucking hell. Smash 4, 7, Ultimate 11. Get off Bird App!
Did we talk about 12 Monkeys before the podcast or during already?
Before the podcast. Let's do it for that.
Fun fact, I didn't watch 12 Monkeys as a kid and actively refused to watch it because as a kid I really hated monkeys. I still hate monkeys. Fuck monkeys. But fucking, I really hated monkeys then. To like the point I would actively avoid anything that I thought a monkey was in. And so a movie called 12 Monkeys, no matter how much my dad tried to explain to me, was not about 12 monkeys. I refused to watch. So Adam's trying to explain like this movie, Brazil, I think. And like this guy who made it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Terry Gilliam because I was saying I was tempted to put like a reference to the movie Brazil by Terry Gilliam in last week's thumbnail.
I don't know what that was, and he's like, "Have you seen 12 Monkeys?" And I was like, "No," and it brought up the whole memory. I literally went to my room angry and refused to watch it because I was like, "I'm not watching something with fucking monkeys in it." And my dad's like, "It's not about fucking monkeys. It's about a virus or some shit that fucking eradicates the future or some shit, and some other guy does a thing." And I'm like, "Cool. It's called 12 Monkeys, and I don't believe you, Dad. You told me Santa Claus was real at one point in my life." And at this point, he drunkenly had revealed to me that Santa Claus wasn't real because I think it was Full Metal Jacket. But I don't actually know. I think it was the scene where that guy blows his brains out and kills himself. Jesus. And I was just exposed to watch that when I was like 4, maybe 5 years old. And then my dad goes, "Oh yeah, Santa doesn't exist." And then got really angry when I refused to believe it at first. And then eventually made me believe it.
Cool. Wow, that's depressing. So I'm not sure where to go with that. Like, oh fuck. But yeah, we're talking about Terry Gilliam and like we had this weird little conversation and was kind of like refreshing memory. But yeah, 12 Monkeys is basically a I guess at the time a modern take on La Jetée. I forget the name of the French photographer who did La Jetée, but the guy goes back in time to try and stop this pandemic from happening, and then it's set back and forth between time. And the whole thing, it's not really a spoiler because it's a 30-year-old film at this point, and it's based on La Jetée, which is almost 100 years old. So get off my dick. I don't
know what that word you're saying
which is a kid version. It's French. Don't worry about it. It's French. Don't worry. It's culture. Basically, kid version watches the adult version of himself die. Like it was just a fucking 100-year-old film to watch it. Yeah, and we're going to talk about Terry Gilliam and how much I fucking love Terry Gilliam. And like I'm kind of surprised Zan hasn't seen Brazil because that's so up his alley. But Devin, I recently showed Devin and his wife Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Recently, that was like last year.
It's recent enough.
Adam, we're like almost 4 months of this year. That was October.
I'm almost 30. 6 months ago was yesterday. Okay, I don't fucking care anymore. Like, but yeah, for Living Las Vegas and like it's like the full-on weird Gilliam stuff, and I'm like, we kind of got to watch Brazil because there's so many great weird fucking scenes in Brazil.
You know, you still need to watch.
Oh my god, Spider-Man.
Yes.
I get around to it.
You motherfucker.
I got shit to do. Elden Ring's good. The job's going great. I got fucking video games to play. I got. Oh, that reminds me. I need to Batman comes out on HBO Max. I think like 6 weeks from now. I know it was like right after my birthday came out on HBO Max.
I mean, we'll watch it.
Hell yeah.
I want to watch it. It looks good, but I don't want to go to the theater right now.
Same. I'm surprised at like how good the reaction's been with
Yeah.
that, because I was expecting like a lot more, but it seems unanimous. Everyone's like, yeah, it's
my
fun.
favorite scene
Check it
in
out.
it is when Robert Pattinson takes off his entire fucking bat suit, and instead of cutting it all, it just shows Robert Pattinson's giant bat dong, and it's just like fucking, it's like 13 inches long, flaccid, so I can only imagine how big it is erect. And fucking, he just walks out and fucking looks Alfred Pennyworth in the face and just goes, "They hit me in the dick," and Alfred's like, "Really?" It's like, "Yeah, it fucking hurts." And they're like, "Ah, do you need some ice for that?" It's like, "Yeah, I kind of can't. I'm kind of paralyzed with the dick pain right now. Actually, could you get me the ice with the menthol on it that like helps, you know, like calm down?" He's like, "Yeah, I got you, Bruce. I got you." And he walks back in, and then Bruce is like, "Man, I'm tired of being a 2-year-old Batman who doesn't know what he's doing. I want to be experienced, so I stopped getting hit in the dick." And I was like, you know what, Robert Pattinson's Batman, I really agree with that messaging. I also want to stop getting a hit in the dick. It feels like I've been doing what I've been doing for years, but when you put down all the actual time I put into it, it's been about 2. I'm a young Batman too, and I'm tired of getting hit in the dick. Good movie, 10 out of 10.
I was about to say, speaking...
I mean, he's not wrong in the metaphor, but I'm just like, all I can think of now is bat dong.
As you should.
I'm just imagining this. I'm just like, has he shaded his pubes into the shape of the bat, like little symbol?
No, he went with the clean fucking landing strip, just, you know, the classy, like, you know, 70s little landing strip. Because it's like an homage to...
Anyway...
no, hang on. It's an homage to fucking, what was his name? He died. Adam West Batman. Because Adam West famously had a landing strip of his own back in the day. He was one of the first people who believed in manscaping, but he didn't believe in manscaping to the point of, like, a clean fucking, like hairless fucking dick.
Xander
like
froze.
I am, but fucking, like, fucking, he's definitely
This might be a
fucking...
blessing
Thank you,
or a
God.
curse. We'll see what happens when it gets
I can hear you guys
See what
fine.
happens. That's fine.
I'm just gonna edit this all together. But yeah, he fucking had just an amazing fucking landing strip, you know? It was like a precursor to a soul patch. It's almost like a soul patch but for your dick. And so he was paying homage to that.
I was just gonna talk about
before you did.
Oh my god, I was gonna talk about young Batman. Anyway, I actually recently rewatched a couple episodes of the original Batman, the animated series.
Oh, cool.
And while watching
With,
it,
what's his,
while watching,
with,
go
what's
ahead.
the actor's name again? What's the voice actor's name
Kevin
again?
Conroy.
That's
That
the
is
one.
my Batman. Anyway, watching that made me realize, we don't really get animation like that anymore. Because, like, honestly, a lot of the animation in that is very good. I was just like, I was shocked. Like, for the time, like the early 90s, like that, that's a fantastic animation there.
I mean, sadly, a lot of it is down to budget and money, and also that with that, the intent was very clear from the beginning, because they already had a recognizable character that was feeding off of the success of the 2 Burton films, and I think the Velcom one's just about to come out when that launched. You know, it was very much like, we can market the fuck out of this. I'm seeing toys, I'm seeing lunchboxes, I'm seeing TV movies, I'm seeing spin-offs.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was very clearly done.
And they did do that. I mean, because after that, they went into Superman the animated series, and then I mean, I might be skipping a couple here, but then they went into like Batman Beyond, and then Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited. I mean, like, and like all the Batman movies, like Return of Joker,
Teen Titans,
or Teen
Static
Titans,
Shock.
Static Shock.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the movies too, like Mask of the Phantasm. What's the one with Mr. Freeze? There's like a Mr. Freeze movie too.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that one is
That's a good one.
Yeah, like they're so good too, and those are like some of just my favorite Batman stories, that come from that animated series. Like
What's weird?
But Batman Beyond is still my favorite. Like I don't know what it is about Batman Beyond that makes it my favorite one. I think it's because it's just like it was a younger Batman, and he was like closer to my age. And he was just like having to deal with Bruce just in general being a dick all the time, but like, yeah, I could get along with this guy too, you know, that sort of thing. It's a good time. I really enjoy it. And the future lingo, they had such high hopes for what the future would be, and
Shway.
Yeah.
no.
What's weird about that series though is how it like got the vibe of the Batman comics. Like I've read a lot of Batman because I mean, fucking look at me. But
I try
like,
not to.
It's so weird how much. Thanks. Like, it's so weird how they got the vibe down to a fucking T, right down to kind of the something Zack Snyder doesn't understand, right down to the fucking dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, particularly, some of the best scenes in that series are when Gordon's talking to other police officers, or when he's just talking to Batman and they're discussing, details. And, like, not much is said, but what is said is, like, it's perfect. It's low level enough that a child can pick up what they're putting down.
Yeah.
But it's high level enough that you understand that, like, okay, they're intentionally setting something up for down the road, or they're leading back into other episodes, or we're gonna go, down a really weird route with this. And
Like,
god damn, like
the first episode I was watching, Commissioner Gordon just like goes over to Bruce and he's like, talk to me, old friend. And he's just like, turns out Red Claw's back in town. We're trying to figure out what the scoop is on them before we can go any further. They're really hard to track down right now. And then like Bruce is like, I'm on it, and just leaves. Like just like that. Just he's just out of there. He's like, good luck. And it's still like
everything needs to be said was said.
Yeah.
That was it. No need for 15 minutes of
I am darkness. I
that
am the
face.
night.
And I will fucking kill you, Charlie Toast Joker.
Oh no. But anyway, that was like a lot of my favorite there. It was good. It's just a lot of memories there for me.
What was that banger?
I had so many toys. Oh my god, so many toys. I'm not gonna lie. When I got Arkham City for the first time, I had the hardest time picking between the Batman Beyond suit and the animated suit. I eventually caved and went Batman Beyond suit because it fit the vibe more. It was a little more realistic because the animated suit is just like, it's like watching the comic book suit in Spider-Man. It sticks out so much. It's kind of weird. Same with the Spider-Verse suit, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun to run around, and I still love that Kevin Conroy voiced Batman in those games too. Kevin Conroy.
They got most.
If you ever happen to listen to my podcast, you are an inspiration to me, and you're probably like a big part of the reason why I want to be a voice actor, and I just, you know what, you're the best there.
It didn't most of the original voice cast come back as well?
A lot of them did.
For the Arkham
Yeah,
games?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill and Kevin, were the two big time. Tara Strong was not in the original series. It was I forget her name. Who did Tara? Who did Harley Quinn originally?
Thank you for bringing
I
up the fact that Tara was
believe-
not in the original series, because everybody likes to forget that Tara was not the original fucking Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I forget that.
Forget who was. I think it was the one who did Starfire in Teen Titans. So there's a little bit of crossover there. I forget her name though. Do not quote me on that. I am probably wrong on that.
I can edit this part out. Just look it up.
Didn't the guy that
Arlene Sorkin.
Arlene?
Okay, was she? No, because it was I forget who it was. I can picture her, but it's not Arlene Sorkin in Teen Titans, so I'm talking my ass. But yeah, I think they also got the original Clayface back for Arkham City, and I think they got the original Bane back for Arkham Asylum.
I fucking love Bane.
I was the original Penguin back, but no, that's Nolan North. For the audio listeners, I just did a big eye roll.
I still think my favorite my favorite voice for Penguin is still Tom Kenny's from The Batman. I don't know why, but he just fits so well.
Was that the series that had like the weird like Marilyn Manson meets Death Clock Joker?
Yeah, and he's voiced by oh god, who's that guy? I forget that guy's name. Fuck. I love him. Hold on.
It was like they made a Joker but for Bat Metal. It was really weird.
You mean Jared Leto?
I am Bianca.
Kevin. Okay, it's Kevin Michael Richardson.
Oh, me.
That's who it is.
Oh.
That's the voice for it's the voice of Captain Gantu.
Yeah, Kevin Michael Richardson is my my alias. It's my pseudonym.
No, it's not. No, he's not.
Is he part of the League of Davids or is he the League of Michaels?
He's David Michael. He's part of the Trinity, bro. So David Michael Draymond, David Michael Batista, David Michael Garrison, right?
It's Kevin Michael. What do you guys even?
It's David. Shush.
Oh my god. He's also the voice of Trigon.
Nora. Ooh.
Yeah, just that's for you, Adam. So you know.
I will open up your butt.
I know. and there's a lot of DC crossover in those old Cartoon Network projects because I think part of it was they were signed to like the studio kind of deal, and I think also part of it was just it was one of those like, we know this person, can we just like fucking use the person we know?
Dude, he's done so many voices
The
too.
guy-
I'm sorry, I'm just going through some of the voices he's done, and it's just like
The
there's
guy
a
who
lot here.
developed Batman the animated series is Bruce Timm, right?
Yes.
Didn't he drop Barbara Gordon naked a bunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
He also drew Harley Quinn naked a bunch. Like, look, the man. I'm not gonna fault the man for drawing Harley Quinn. She's a doctor.
Yeah, but I didn't bring up the Harley one. Anyway, fucking Batman Beyond's probably why I got into music.
That
cool.
that theme song.
Yeah.
Waka chaka chaka.
Yeah, the breakdown where it goes bam and I was like, yeah, I gotta recreate that somehow. And then my music teacher was like, I'm going to use this as a way to try to get you interested in music. And at the time, it didn't exactly work, but years later, I was like, fuck you, bitch. You giant fucking cutthroat whore. You fucking, I can't remember your name exactly, so I'm gonna call you like Huckle Sonny or some shit like that. You goddamn whore. You goddamn, you fucker. Now that's why I am the way that I am. Batman Beyond and my fucking music teacher going, indoctrination. She made me gay. She made me gay, Devin.
Bro. This Kevin Michael Richardson's also the voice of Schnitzel from Chowder. Rada rada rada.
Yeah, I
I
told
fucking
you.
love that. Okay, that's another thing I love about voice acting is that you can get paid for just the dumbest shit. Just like that. He literally got paid for going rada 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 rada.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah, just like
he's Sebastian in Kingdom Hearts.
yeah, just like Vin Diesel got paid to say I am Groot, and then harass the lady repeatedly on camera, and yet still have a career after sexually harassing a woman repeatedly and making her extremely uncomfortable on a recording.
No.
Coming after you, Vin. I'm coming after you, Vinny. My name's Sly Stallone. I'm coming after you, Vinny. I'm gonna fucking take you out. That's not cool. You don't do that shit to women, Vinny. You fuck them in pornos. You don't fucking do that to them, Vinny.
I think he's just there like just you can come after me, but you can't come after my family.
Oh, that still reminds me of fucking.
The fuck is going on? I just zoned out for like 20 seconds there, and I'm like,
He was
the
Dave the Barbarian.
What kind of shit did I cover?
Kevin Michael Richardson was Dave the Barbarian.
Yeah, which means he was Jack Spicer.
That's cool. That's a fucking resume.
Oh
Yeah, Jack
God, the fucking range.
Jack Spicer from Shaolin Showdown.
Evil boy genius.
Yeah, the greatest villain ever to be written in the history of animated. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Shaolin Showdown is a fucking hilariously underrated fucking series, and nobody talks about it anymore. And it's actually a fucking banger classic. It's got the aforementioned Tom Kenny, who's amazing. He plays fucking Raimundo. He doesn't sound anything like SpongeBob. Like, Tom Kenny, like, could literally fucking, like, pretend to be God, and I would believe him because he would just be able to perform the exact fucking way I would expect God to sound, and he would just dupe me out of hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is good that he became a voice actor instead of a preacher, because goddamn, imagine the fucking damage he could have done. It's got that horrible person Tara Strong in there. Fucking, let's move past that. It's got fucking a bunch of other people, and it just bangs. Like, it actually has a fucking ongoing storyline too. It starts out the kind of like, Monster of the Week fucking thing, but eventually it fucking like gets a plot and shit, and it was fucking canceled too soon. And apparently there was a sequel series that I never watched that I heard was terrible. We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, fucking, I used to be obsessed with fucking that show, dude. Like, that was a hyper focus for sure as a kid at one point. Like, I even got the fucking the Sword of the Storm. Is that what it was called? Sword of the Storm? Yeah, I got
Sword of
that.
Storms.
I got that fucking toy and immediately fucking broke it. Like, it straight up just snapped right off the base. And I didn't even hit it with anything. I was trying to be careful with it. It was just so flimsy that it snapped right off the base. And the horrible, horrible birthday gift to buy myself. But I was obsessed with that fucking show. Gongi Tenpai, bitch.
Oh, I like that show a lot. I like that show a lot. It was a good cartoon. Sorry, I'm just going back and looking through all these roles that he had in all these cartoons. I didn't realize like how many times I've heard this man's voice in my life as different characters and just didn't realize it. Like,
yeah, Garrett Bobby Ferguson's pretty
I had
prolific.
that feeling a lot when I'm looking at.
shut the fuck up.
I had that like a feeling like looking at various voice actors over the years. Like obviously I think everyone had that feeling when they first realized Tara Strong and everything. I had that feeling with Nancy Cartwright as well.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much Nancy Cartwright was.
Holy shit. She's in so much shit. Maurice LaMarche too. I mean, these are like the A-list. Like these are like voice actors that I have so much respect for. Just growing up and hearing them in just about everything I can remember.
Okay. Devin, favorite voice actor of all time, go.
Dude, that you can't throw that at me.
Yes, I can.
Oh my fucking god.
If you're not prepared, then Adam, you go.
No, I think I have an answer. I think Rob Paulson probably.
Refresh me on who that is.
Pinky. He's also Donatello in the newer Ninja Turtles. He was Raphael in the one from the 80s.
I never watched it.
He's Yakko Warder. He's I don't know what else you want me to say he's in. That's a lot of roles right there alone off the top of my head. I mean, I could look up more if you want me to.
Okay.
He's gonna be Kamek and oh wait, no, sorry, not oh, sorry, I was looking at Kevin Michael Richardson again.
I was looking at Kevin Michael Richardson again.
I was looking at him again. But no, he's Raphael from the old 80s Ninja Turtles. He's Yakko Warner in Animaniacs. He's Pinky. He's Carl Weezer in Jimmy Neutron. He's I'm just throwing off more here off the top of my head, but then I'm trying to look at some online.
Is this class about the cock and ball torture?
Yeah, that's yeah.
No, Carl, there is no cock and ball torture. Okay, Miss Fowl, I'm just gonna bust up out of here then.
Who else was he? I'm trying to find more, but yeah, he was in so much stuff growing up, and even now he's still doing stuff. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I think it'd have to be Rob Paulson, just because he kind of just was like the first voice I can remember growing up was just hearing his Yakko Warner and Pinky, and it's just and Donatello or Raphael too. It's just like that voice is just one that sticks out in my mind. He's also the voice actor, if I recall, for Corrin in Fire Emblem. I think I might be wrong.
That's cool.
I think.
What's the name of the voice actress who did Vicky in Fairly Odd Parents? Because I think she was also Ashley in Resident Evil 4.
I know that voice actress. It's Grey Delisle.
Yeah, she's Mandy as well, right?
I believe so.
Billy and
Has
Mandy.
she done anything to be a Tara Strong, or is she still safe?
She's still safe, I think. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to question it. I don't want to look into it too much.
Let's just assume she's not, and just not, because look, I don't want to go down a bad path because I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
But voice actor stop being a piece of shit. Challenge 2022 Impossible Edition apparently. Moving along. Yeah, I remember, like, I'm trying to think, like, I think the first one I remember, like, realizing I'm hearing the same person was Tara Strong. But, like, I loved Teen Titans growing up, so, like, weird, awkward, slightly goth kid, was always gonna love Raven. Go figure. Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, I remember, like, Fairly Odd Parents she was in that, she was in God. And then I think it was I realized that Grey Delisle was in, like, a bunch of stuff as well, because you get a little bit older. You know, might not be watching Fairly Odd Parents anymore, but Billy and Mandy was still one of the things you could watch because watch those episodes back. They got away with fucking murder.
She's also Catwoman. She's in is she like the OG Catwoman? Okay. I'm not sure. I know she's been doing Daphne for a while now.
That makes sense. God, I love
Azula. She's Azula, yeah.
God, I love her Mandy just because Mandy is like probably the best children's cartoon character from that era, in my opinion. It's not just because like it's the easy, obvious joke she would make, but just because like the dedication Great Allies gave just intentionally to making that character just sound so simultaneously disinterested and simultaneously fascinated. Everything going on around it was just phenomenal. Because you can tell she's just like, oh, great, here we are, sucked into hell again. And then, but at the same time, she's kind of like, okay, so how do I get out of here alive? God, and to this day, I fucking love Billy Manning because to this day, I will just every time someone messes up or like someone does something completely out of character or I don't know, fucking somebody hits with something left of field, I will just in my head, you know what I hear? You fools!
No.
You messed with the natural order!
You watch way too much Billy and Mandy.
There's no such
Yes,
thing
I
as too
did.
much Billy and
Yes, I
Mandy.
did.
Huh?
There's no such thing as too much Billy and Mandy.
That is true.
Brilliant.
The show has my favorite fucking Dune parody where Mandy becomes the God Emperor of Dune.
Oh my god! It also introduced us to Voltaire, and Voltaire is a sweetheart, and we love Voltaire.
That's true. Yeah, no, but she's been the voice of like a lot of characters for a long time. But Grey Delisle, I'm trying to look at like one of my favorite roles that she's done aside from like Daphne, aside from like the big ones. I'm just kind of going through here, just remembering what she's done.
It's gotta be Mandy.
Azula, you know, she did Mandy, but I actually Frankie Foster.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yes, the first
I was a
character I
little
ever
old
saw
for
porn
that.
accidentally of on the internet.
Same.
I was a little older by the time that hit the UK, so I was never that into Billy. Not Billy, never that into Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I knew a lot of people who were.
I liked it. I loved it.
I'll fully admit I love that show.
But when it comes, yeah, but she's also Azula. That's another favorite of mine for sure. Which is what Xander said. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Azula's Avatar.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm trying to see what else she's done. I'm going like
Was she in-
all the way to the bottom.
Was she in Rugrats? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Well, let me check because I'm at the bottom now.
It'd be hilarious if you're confusing her for Cree Summer right now.
I love Cree Summer.
Yeah, that's another classic. I say probably out of all the voice actresses and shit in history, like growing up and shit, Grey Delisle and Cree Summer are like the most legendary to me as far as just like the voices.
Oh
I've
yeah,
heard the most.
definitely.
Also, Cree played a character called Cree, and that's how it was easy to remember her name. So it's like, come on, you can't get better than that. Like you play a character named you. It's like, come on.
I love that she was number 5.
Yeah, she was number 5 and her sister.
Yeah.
Oh shit! The fuck.
But for me, I think when it comes to voice actresses that I really respect a lot, Tara Strong, or not Tara Strong is not one of them. Tara Platt is who I meant to say. I love Tara Platt.
Not Laura Bailey's terrible channeling.
I love Laura Bailey. Don't get me wrong. I love Laura Bailey to death. But it's just Tara Platt. I have a lot of just respect for in general. I mean, I've talked with her a lot. Like I've just like back and forth on Twitter, and she's just a genuinely nice person. And then her book that she wrote with her husband Yuri Lowenthal, by the way, she she's helped out a lot just in that community, and I have just so much respect for her just as a voice actress and as a person. But I'm trying to think of the first role I can remember her in that I could think of, and I think it was like in Naruto or something. Like she's was she Ten or was she? No, she was Tamari, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, she's Tamari.
Okay, so I'm not the only person that confuses those characters, even though they're distinctly different characters.
They're so different.
Okay, cool. Because I saw them fighting each other at the Chunin exam thing. They're like, name a fight that went harder than this, and I was like, literally in the same arc, the Gaara fight against Rock Lee. What the fuck are you talking about? You insane.
Yeah. That fight was over like that. I love the in the abridged series, Naruto abridged deep cut. I don't think anyone here has ever watched it, but it's just like, oh right, now it's Tamari versus Tens, and it's over. It's just like it's like basically how fast the fight fucking went.
Sorry, I should probably explain why I'm fucking and like scuffing around a fair bit. I have a giant alien, like a xenomorph, behind my 2 monitors, and it just fell over. And I tried to quickly fix it inconspicuously, and it just fell over again. So I'm gonna just leave that there for a bit.
God.
Yeah, that's real.
But yeah, no. who's your favorite voice actor and voice actress, Xander?
My favorite voice actor ever. It doesn't matter which gender or any of that. Phil Lamar.
Dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a big there's a big thunderclap outside. You said Phil Lamar and just like, remember, Devin, he voiced your favorite Green Lantern. Like, oh fuck, he did.
Yeah, okay. I hope that got picked up in your
Didn't he
fucking
say-
microphone then, because I'm gonna make it super loud and the fucking compression and oh my god, hell yeah. Ooh, I'm excited now.
Phil Lamar is up there with Rob Paulson as well. I just picked Rob Paulson just because I like a lot of his roles more, but then again, think about Phil Lamar has so many fucking roles. Like, not only was he my favorite Green Lantern, Samurai fucking Jack, Hermes Conrad, Static Shock. I mean, like, there's like a bunch of fucking roles that Phil Lamar has done. He's so fucking good.
You just named the two for why he's my
Wasn't he
favorite.
also Aquaman in Injustice?
Yeah, I believe so.
He's also Wilt in Foster from Imaginary Friends. That is not okay.
Yeah, Phil Lamar is.
Why is he your favorite? Why is he your favorite?
Static Shock, as you mentioned, and oh god, you just said it, and it's already slipping my brain because my brain is stupid.
Hermes?
No, Static Shock. Samurai Jack. There we go. Yeah, 'cause Samurai Jack is my favorite animated series of all time.
Jack.
Oh, it's so good.
Like,
Gendy Tartakovsky, motherfucking amazing.
Yeah. I still haven't watched Primal.
There are so few. I have it all recorded on my Hulu account. Like, I will share it. Like we will watch together because I only watched the first episode. Is it Gendy or Gendy?
Gendy.
I think it's Gendy, right?
Gendy with the
Okay. Gendy Tartakovsky is the only fucking animator I know that can make a gripping and telling story using no fucking words. Like, so many Samurai Jack episodes have so little dialogue, but are just written and just drawn and animated in such a fucking way that you don't need any lines at all. It's just like, that is so fucking good. But then when he wants to do fucking comedy, that motherfucker can hit comedy like no other. Like, hot fucking take. I unironically loved the first Hotel Transylvania. Unironically, I fucking love that movie.
Who was talking about Samurai Jack recently? Because we were talking about the ending of it. And
Me.
we kinda
It was
laughed.
me.
Like, imagine that coup, and then suddenly all of a sudden it was like, oh, thank God I got rid of him. And then another portal opens, and out he comes with a random woman, and he's 10 times stronger.
Yeah.
Like, what the? Well, that didn't pay off then.
I love that so much.
It's just like, in that timeline, it's just like, I threw up in a portal, and then just like, whoop, comes back.
That's my favorite shit ever.
Eh.
Did you guys play the video game that came out for
yeah.
that with the alternate ending?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so it essentially makes you play through the entire final season, and it's a Devil May Cry game.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that sounds fucking awesome. I want to play that.
Yeah, it was actually a contender for Game of the Year for me that year, but I think that was also the same year fucking Doom Eternal and fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake and Hades came out. So I was like, all right, well, you tried.
Get your big gold
Yeah,
star.
it's in my top 5 that
You're
year.
runner-up.
for sure. But yeah, it was
I
really
kind of want to play it now because
I played it on Switch.
I remember hearing about it, but I never picked it up.
Yeah, I played it on Switch, which wasn't bad. But it definitely stutters and frame drops on that, so I'd get it on anything else if you could.
Well, it's a fucking Switch. What you expect?
Yeah, well, I was really into the Switch at that point in time. I was like, oh, this is revolutionary.
Yeah,
in
that's fair.
2020.
I mean, it's a cool
It is.
console.
But no, Gendy Tartakovsky, I think he's just one of a master of his craft. Like, because he also did correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember if it was Craig McCracken or Gendy, but I think he did Dexter, right?
Yeah, Gendy's Dexter.
That was McCracken.
That was Craig. Now you're both. See, now I don't remember.
Gendy's Dexter.
I thought it was Craig McCracken.
Yeah, because Craig McCracken did Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, Gendy's Dexter. I bet my life
Yeah.
on this. Dexter's Laboratory. This used to be my favorite show until Samurai Jack came out.
Yeah, right there, Dexter's Lab. Yeah, it was like the first thing that
Gendy
shows up.
Tartakovsky. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that shit. That show, fucking Ego Trip, dude, was one of the greatest fucking experiences of my life. I saw that live when it came out and premiered on Cartoon Network. That blew my fucking mind. Whew, this is the animation episode. God damn it.
Also, apparently they're reviving his Popeye as well, which that looked great. He's gonna do a great job with that. Honestly, Oh wait, hold on. He clarified he's not working on it yet, and funding is still needed. But if he has time, he would do it. Gindi, please, you would do so well. You would do Popeye so well, please.
Yeah, let me voice Popeye.
Please.
Well, that's in my head right now.
Olive oil.
Samurai Jack, Samurai Jack.
Man, there's a person I fucking wish was still alive to voice a character. I wish Robin Williams was still alive, and I wish Genndy Tartakovsky made a Popeye movie because I want him to voice Popeye. I would.
You want him to reprise his role from the 1980s?
No, I just think he's a good voice actor. Robin Williams would have been an amazing voice actor for Popeye.
You know the village they made for that film is still standing?
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, you know that film's considered a...
They turned like a tourist attraction.
What?
They turned it into a tourist attraction. I think they shot on location somewhere in Northern Europe. I'm not sure it's Finland or Sweden or wherever. But like in that part of the world, that film was considered a classic. Wherever else, everyone fucking
No, it's a
hated
critical success, too. To this day, it's fucking considered a classic. Like, people love that movie. A majority of people consider the fucking Robin Williams Popeye movie good.
It's been a long time since I've seen it,
like,
so I wouldn't remember.
I just remember everyone dunking on it, and particularly the I forget her name, the actress who played Olive Oil. She was also in The Shining. Like just dunking on it and like it just getting critically panned. I know it was really beloved in certain parts of the world though, like particularly parts of like Europe where they love the Smurfs for some reason. Because they used to go to like parts like there, like Austria or Germany or whatever, and like you'd always see Smurf stuff. And I don't know why, but Smurfs is huge in Europe. And Popeye.
Because it's blue, Adam.
Dabba-dee.
Daboo-dee, daboo-dee.
No.
Oh my god.
It's blue content, Adam.
That's not that part of Europe, but that's England.
It's blue, Adam.
That only works if it was Northern England, Devin. I'm gonna be the joke judge. Nope.
Speaking of England, so recently,
do the English deserve rights?
No.
Bye. Let
Podcast
JK
over.
fucking Rowling fucking determine everything.
Okay. Fuck
Devin.
turfs. Back to what we're talking about. So I was gonna say, speaking of England, so Little Karibo recently tweeted how he's like, one of the first things that really shocked me, or that people asked me about, that I had to adjust to after moving to America. They always ask me what it is, and I always tell them it's the commercials with TV, because it's just like you have so many in between. I was just like, that tracks, because that's exactly what Adam said. Like the first episode of the podcast, we talked about this, but like you were just like, yeah, your ads are like the worst, and it's just like
off the fucking shame.
Yeah, and so many fucking like ads for medicine too, and it's just like, shit.
Talk to your doctor about Diarrhea Plus.
When diarrhea isn't enough, get diarrhea plus.
Plus. May cause diarrhea, external bleeding, depression, and the loss of the will to eat cheesesteaks.
And death.
Consult your doctors. And death. Consult your doctor if symptoms persist more than 14 days.
If you're dead for more than 14 days, I don't think you're going to see a doctor.
Diarrhea Plus is not recommended for pregnant women, those who are planning on breastfeeding, children, or the elderly. Basically, don't take it. The fuck is wrong with you? And then there'll be like a fucking video in the background of like a middle-aged man playing with a dog.
Oh god, the worst.
Dude, he's completely correct. I believe he's a southern boy as well, like me. He's from the south of England. I forget where he's from. But yeah, like no, like I have been to the Middle East. I have seen fucking a little bit of Asia. I have been to a little bit of Africa. I have done most of Europe. Fucking nothing prepares you for the States. And the fucked up part is, you'll speak the same language as me. Mm-hmm. That's the fucked up part.
You speak the same language as me, but we are so different. It's like, what's this? It's like, fucking Tarzan?
No.
It's like, oh
we
my
speak American.
God. It's wow. It's something I just cannot like get across to Americans, because you've got no frame of reference for.
We don't.
Like the only thing I could think of when we came to the UK, but it's not like watching Wife to the same thing. It's not that bad, because like Brit TV is significantly tamer. Like, for a start, we don't let, personalities run news channels, but less on that. But, like, the adverts are just, like, tame, and they try to be funny, and you can't advertise prescription medicine, because who the hell's going to buy it? Because health service.
Yeah.
Or, like, you're not going to see adverts for, like, law... Or actually, tell you, like, you do see a lot of, like, legal adverts, and it'll be, like, usually for work claims, that kind of thing. Or, like, mortgage companies. But, like, it's just fucking bizarre. And, like, you come out here, and the first thing you do is you'll pop on, and you'll, like, try to get your bearings. And I must admit, I do it when traveling a lot. The first thing I used to do was a different country. Where am I? I would try and find a news channel, even if I don't understand the language, just to kind of get my bearings for the day. And I would just pop it on, and then, you know, you can get your bearings and move on with your life, right? American news. I've been on this before, but like American news.
No, I'm aware. I mean, our news cycles are fucking insane, and yeah, no, I get that. It's just so funny to me, just thinking about it. And you're right. Like, American TV is so fucking unhinged that I don't watch it anymore. Like, and it's weird because my job at my grocery store, is all.
This grocery store sells cable.
My grocery store sells cable, and I help out people with their groceries, cable related groceries. And
you work at a grocery store now?
Lots of popcorn.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, and it's just like, you'd think I'd be more into TV, but I'm not. Like, I'll watch older series I watched growing up, but I don't watch anything like super new. The only new stuff I watch, I wait until it's out, so I don't have to watch the ads. And
yeah.
It's.
I think it's a generation thing, because like I watch a bit of sports, right? However, like the main team I watch, because I'm in their broadcaster, I can watch their stuff for free on their website. Yeah. Thank you, Philadelphia Union. Or a lot of it as well is on ESPN Plus.
Well, see, because a lot of it they just want the ad revenue, and that's why they stuff so many ads into it. You know, it's insane.
Like, I was having this conversation with with family yesterday, actually, at a gathering, and we were talking about sports, because mother-in-law's partners, his son is very into it as well, and they're like, how can you guys watch that and not like football? And I'm like, well, because this takes 90 minutes to get over and done with, and that's like 4 hours of ads.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I don't like football, is just all the fucking ads, and just it in general.
It's 4 hours long, dude, and I'm like, oh my god, and like, yeah, you're getting drunk, and I'm like, so you're just using excuse to drink instead of like enjoying it? Okay.
Who needs an excuse to drink? I just do it when I feel like it.
But that's what makes you an alcoholic.
That's not true.
What makes you
You can't say that to me. You know what? Just for that, I would have finished the rest of this drink that I drank, and I'm not an alcoholic.
Don't worry. What makes you an alcoholic is whenever you go, I'm not going to drink tonight, and then your brain goes, I need you to drink, bitch, or I will bend you over the table and fuck you in the asshole. You're not at that stage yet. You're good.
Yeah. I may have finished a bottle of rum yesterday, and I'm well on the way to finishing my second, but that does not make me an alcoholic, because it's just on the weekends. I'm just enjoying myself.
Yeah, as long as you're pacing yourself and not being funny. But yeah, it was just weird, like, having this conversation. There was kind of so they're like, so how does I had to explain to them how the league was making money, because they're like, they don't sell ads. No. What about, like, they sell players, right? Yeah, but like, it's a bit different. So how do they get new players in academy? They draft them out of colleges? No, because they'd be way too old by that point. Oh.
Aren't some ads like
baked into it?
Yeah, like on their jerseys, or yeah.
So
like Rakuten,
so
I know.
On the jerseys. Rakuten is on Barcelona's jersey, yeah. But that's a bit different though, and it's usually, even then, it's still usually very regional. Like the big teams, like the big brand teams, like your Barcelona's, your Man United, or have like worldwide brands. Like Man United's sponsor is TeamViewer, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And I think all of us in our grocery stores are probably quite familiar with TeamViewer.
Yeah.
But then like you get some other ones which are a bit more regional specific, like I'm trying to think, like Paris Saint-Germain has like a French insurance company on theirs. You know, it's like, you're never, unless you're outside of France, you're not going to use a core live limitless, you know?
Guys, one other thing I just wanted to bring up. Yeah. So still kind of related to media and content. So this is movies more specifically.
Ooh.
Guess what is getting a sequel?
Adam Sandler's Eternal Classic Click.
No. Shut
Oh,
the fuck up. Xander, do you want to guess what's getting a sequel?
I fucking hate Click. I fucking hate Click.
Spider-Man.
No. Godzilla versus Kong.
Yo! Okay, that's pretty
I'm
dope,
actually excited about that. Dude, I remember last year when me and Xander were on that big Godzilla kick, and he just got me to watch so many old Godzilla films. That was great. I really loved that, actually. Like, unironically, I was just like, I've discovered a new passion for a thing I didn't even know I had a passion for. Those Godzilla films slap.
There's still one more Ghidorah head out there. Because one was eaten, one was taken by, whatchamacallit, that ended up making, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, but a Mechagodzilla. And there's a third one out there in the hands of the terrorist.
Yeah.
Delayed, like, spoiler alert for the end. There's a post-credit scene of King of the Monsters. Does that mean we could get Mecha King Ghidorah?
I mean, that'd be cool.
I don't think they do it. Like, I don't think they would though, because that'd be too similar to Mecha Godzilla too soon.
Give me Masura.
Watch King of the Monsters.
Oh, is Masura in King of the Monsters?
Yeah, Mothra.
I didn't watch King of the Monsters.
So you remember whenever we were going over our like end of the year, like these movies are amazing thing, and then I was like, well, technically I cheated because I also saw King of the Monsters in the same year that I saw the Matrix. Matrix. What was it called? Resurrections. Sorry, there's so many R's in that series that I could get them all confused. But so technically, I kind of liked Godzilla more because even though the human story sucked, all the monster stuff was exactly what I wanted it to, and it did the title drop at the end, and it made me scream, and I was like fucking going crazy, and it did the theme song and stuff. Yeah, Mothra's in that one, and Mothra's storyline specifically with Godzilla, got to a crescendo point, which is why I got so invested in it. And then I'm like, you motherfuckers! And it was crazy. It was awesome.
Actually, just all this talking about Godzilla now has made me remember, like, my new favorite cards to fuck around with in Yu-Gi-Oh are the Kaiju cards. They're real fucking good. I love them. They're just good ass cards. I love when archetypes are made that represent a series and it just works the way it should. Like with Kaijus, you slap that on the field. The only thing, and if your opponent has a Kaiju, they have to fight. Like if you summon the Kaiju to your opponent's side of the field, they have to fight each other, and I love that.
You notice hit me? I realized what they're gonna do for a villain in another one of these films.
What's that?
I don't know why didn't it hit me.
Yes, thank you. Exactly. What is the one thing that I've wanted since the beginning of the fucking entire goddamn movie series? I wanted Space Godzilla. You can go back on my Twitter, which is currently locked. I don't know when the fuck this episode's gonna come out. It might be unlocked by then. It probably won't be. I'm still paranoid. I'm paranoid, man. I'm paranoid. Oh, God. But yeah, Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla is exactly what I've wanted because what happened? Godzilla's DNA went to space and it made Space Godzilla. And Space Godzilla's gonna come back because the goddamn, the solar system, the galaxy itself is going to be brought into the fucking primordial ooze. And there's gonna have to be an alpha of the galaxy. Space Godzilla, please.
Normally, I would just smile and nod with Xander's deranged ramblings. However, a broken clock is right twice a day. Xander was just very correct.
Yeah,
I'm completely fine with that. Can we get Biolante in the Hollow Earth as well for Kong to fight? That would be so dope.
Oh yeah, because that would also help prepare up the Space Godzilla stuff.
It's thundering hard. Holy shit. That was a loud one.
Okay, so far we know Phil Lamar,
That's
it
what
makes
she
thunder
said.
goes off, and Biolante makes thunder go off.
Yeah. Damn, I haven't thought about Biolante in a while. Wasn't that one like designed by like an American? Weirdly enough, like a dentist, I think.
Yeah, the dentist, but they were still Japanese.
I know something.
Yeah, Biolante was one of the ones me and
I
Devin
know
watched.
some weird thing about Biolante.
We watched a few.
Godzilla gets fucked up in that film. Fucked up.
I also like Shin Godzilla.
Oh,
that was good too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. It's just because I am such a Hideaki Anno fanboy that I should probably actually
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
weird that
It's
you
very
of all
fucking
people
good.
haven't seen that.
It is.
I also haven't seen the Blade Runner sequel, and like that's my favorite.
Dude,
Devin
I
film,
sat
so-
down. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know dick about Evangelion, but I do know that Hideaki Anno fucking loves his fucking like heavy fucking orchestrated bullshit, And like,
and silent, long, still shots staring at one thing for like an uncomfortably long amount of time.
yeah, that is literally all of that shit is in Shin Gojira.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Bum, bum,
Yeah.
The reason why Shin Gojira works as fucking well as it does is because not only is the monster shit amazing and insane, but also the human shit's fucking interesting and tells a compelling storyline, while also parroting fucking bureaucracy in the modern way the Japanese government works in response to these disasters. That's a gag. My favorite gag. Don't watch the fucking Funimation version because they ruin it. Go watch a properly subtitled version of it. My favorite gag is as the movie goes on, the titles for each official that pop up on screen get longer and longer and have shorter and shorter times to be able to read them all.
that.
So they get so long you can't fucking read them all without pausing.
That was so dumb. I love that. That's right.
I love it so much.
Oh,
It's
God.
normally I'm like, good movies don't need sequels. Shin Godzilla needs a sequel. It's one of the first fucking films in my entire life that I'm like, that is one film that needs a sequel. It deserves a sequel. It can develop on it, and it has more ideas with which to go on that aren't exhausting, that haven't been tried before in any other monster movie. I want to see this shit. But, from what I understand...
Do you think he'd want to do it, though? Sorry. I was going to go off there. I was saying, do you think he'd want to do it, though? Because I know he like did Shin Ultraman.
I have
first
no
stuff
idea. From what I understand, there was no plans to make another one. It was always going to be a one-off.
Yeah.
But the ending sets up something. And I'm like, give me that. Give me that. And he's just going to look at me and like, maybe in 14 years, like with the rebuilds, but not right now. I'm going to be like, you fucker!
He's a busy man. He's a busy man, and he's got a lot of common.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the Shin Ultraman poster? He has no cake.
He what?
He has no cake.
Oh, yeah, no.
He has-
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that. People were like, retweet if you have more cake than Shin Ultraman. I was just like, oh, fuck, I have more cake than Shin Ultraman.
Yeah, I have more cake than Shin Ultraman.
I have no ass, so I don't have to see it. I haven't seen it, and I have
Let
like
me go ahead
Hank
and find it
Hill's
for
ass.
you. You know what? For the video listeners or the video watchers at home, I'll pop up the fucking poster too right now. And let me find it for
Okay.
fucking Adam.
Speaking of
Speaking of video.
speaking of Hank Hill ass,
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of Hank Hill ass, actually, I was gonna say this. So I actually rewatched King of the Hill recently, and I still really enjoy it. But you know what's weird? The final episode, Manic Con Day or whatever the hell it was, or Con whatever. It's con theme. It's a con centric episode, and it's not a good ending because it's just like it's so weird. It's just all about con, and it's like the episode To Sirloin with Love is the episode where like Bobby like finds an interest in with a team, and Hank's like super proud of him. And he actually wins and goes to state, and he wins the state finals and everything there. And then at the end, they're cooking steaks together as father and son. And it's just like, why wasn't this the
That's
ending?
supposed to be the ending. It's just broadcast order fucked up and production order. Like, that's the ending. That's the series finale. Because that's when fucking Boomhauer's first name is revealed and all that shit. And he's a fucking Texas Ranger.
Yeah,
this whole
and
time.
that he's also a Texas Ranger. Yeah.
Okay, so Ultraman probably has more cake than I do.
If you have less cake than that, I'm sorry, Adam. We're going to have a discussion about the future of our team here.
Technical cake. No, don't show
Oh
us
my
your
God,
ass. Why'd you show me your ass?
I'm so glad this isn't a video podcast. You know, okay, we got invited
No
to do a
ass.
video podcast.
No ass.
Everything froze. We got invited
I have
We got
no
invited
ass.
to do a video podcast, and I was gonna ask at the end of this episode, "Hey guys, go ahead and vote in this poll if fucking you want us to start incorporating video because we got invited to do it." No, fuck you. No, we can't risk that now because there might come a day where I was like, oh, he's not just editing audio. Here's my butt cheeks. Deal with that, fucker. This has been insert title here. I can't deal with his asshole.
I told you.
Yeah, this has been insert title here. Go sub to the thing. Go watch the thing. Go like the thing. Don't sub to Adam's OnlyFans if you don't care for
I have
him
no
having
ass. What
an
am I gonna
ass.
sell any fans?
Go listen to Satohara's music. But do go ahead and subscribe to Technical Cake Mix's YouTube channel. Weird that it's called Technical Cake Mix without having cake. Anyway, bye.
Come.
Penis, 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 penis,
Come.